Today we have,
Amon people.
all right, and we have,
Tonyell Toliver.
and we are here for NOLA Black Wall Street. We are standing in line, but let me tell you, Miss Tonyell Toliver has actually done a phenomenal job at creating a book that is our financial resource and our Bible for NOLA Black Wall Street. And she's going to talk a little bit about what's in this particular book and just kind of discuss it. So talk about it.
All right, so the book is called From the Bottom, right? So it's a ground zero approach to community well building. And basically, I've written a book for anybody who wants to start. Just start. Let's just say that. Who want to just start, and you don't know you have no direction of where you want to start. And it talks for anybody who either a slow reader or someone in advance. And basically, what it talks about is how to break that generational curse of poverty, and it focuses directly on the mindset. So basically, what we're doing is we're talking more on changing the mindset so that you can change your life. You know, getting money doesn't necessarily break that curse. I'm sorry. Money doesn't solve money problems. Ask somebody with money. You know. So one of the things that we talk about on that is stop focusing on the money and focus on the gifts. You know, once you focus on the gifts, then you understand your purpose in life. And once you tap into your purpose, the money is going to come regardless, right? And then once you break that and turn it into your family, and you turn it into other people, you're going to understand the family is going to change when ultimately the community is going to change. You know?
Speak.
Yeah. So, and that's just part one. You know, we're working on book 2 right now.
Okay, and who is this gentleman to you?
This is one of my mentors. This is I call him my son from another mother. Yeah, this is Amon. I met him when he was like 15, right? We both worked at Domino's Pizza together. Yeah, and I've adopted him since that time. Yeah. And
what have you taught your mentee so far? What have you learned? Tell me, what have you learned, sir?
Well, I mean, Tanya actually imported a lot of knowledge in me. She's always, like her book right now, it really meant a lot to me because the stuff that me and her would just sit back and brainstorm about, or things that she would just bounce ideas off me or tell me things. But it's nice how she got it like in a chronological order to where it's like even a 5th grader could understand what it is that she's saying. So I've been with her since the beginning. So to see that this book manifests, this is something that she always used to try to tell me, but then she put it in a book form for the world to read, you know, it means a lot. And now I got something to where it's like, man, I wish I would have recorded this, but now I got a book now where I can highlight it and always go back and reread it.
Okay, and so why is this important, and what age do you feel like is important to definitely like get this book, grab it? Why do you think it's important, and who do you think needs to get this?
I think the book is important because, as Tanya talked about in her book, man, there's a big gap in between us and other ethnicities that are actually having money right now. Our financial literacy right now is just, it's piss poor. So I feel like that with her information that she have in that book, if people would get it at such a young age, then it would help them to kind of get a thorough understanding of where we need to start as far as trying to get an understanding of what we need to, because I mean, I sell cars. So you have people that come to the dealership that'll be 20, 22, 24, 30, 40, 50, and they have to have co-signers. I'm like, damn, like, why do you have to have a co-signer and you're 25 and you're 30 and you're 35 and you're 40 and you're 50 when if someone would have gotten this book that Ms. Toliver written, they could have easily learned how to establish credit at 18 years old. And I feel like the book is so simple to where even a 5th grader could read it. So if you have any children that I guess I'm assuming 7, 8 and understand how to read and they're not, I guess, illiterate, then it's a great book for them to read. It's a great starting point.
And what can we do to support you as an author as far as getting this into other people's hands that need it? What can we do as a group to really just support? Because we always want to focus on that support and forward movement and then reaching back and giving this knowledge to other people.
So, it's so funny because we always been taught the game should be told, not sold, right? So one of the things that I say is I want everybody to have the book. The thing with it is, though, get the book, and if it's still not enough, let's as a community get together and understand it together, right? So reading a book is one thing, you know. I've had quotes that said, you know, you want to hide anything from somebody, put it in the book, you know, because nobody reads, you know. But at the same time, reading to understand is something totally different from just reading. You know, once you understand it, you know, it makes a difference. It impacts lives, it impacts families, it impacts communities. You know, so as a community, this is what I love about the NOLA Black Wall Street, is that as a community, we're getting together and saying enough is enough. You know, let's take everything back and let's make it our own and create community wealth for everyone, right? And then when we get it together here, let's take it to the world. You know, so what we can do here right now is support, and just support the book. Even if somebody don't have the money to get the book, let me know. I give the ebook for free.
Look at that.
I give the ebook for free.
That's real wealth transfer. Right. Thank y'all, and I'm gonna let you guys go so that you can shop. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for giving us this knowledge. I'm so grateful to have you on our team.
Right.
You know, you are a blessing. Thank you.
Much love.